So today, we've got a little problem. You may have seen that I bought a brand new, not so new, 2006 Mark 8 Honda Civic, and I'm sitting in it. And basically, what's happened is, my clutch, let me show you. My clutch is really soft, like between this point and that point, there is no resistance at all. So, using my zero expertise on cars, there's some BMX rider that likes to buy cars, fix them, and gets to drive them and shit like that. And, you know, he's giving me a bit of an ego. I binge watch way too many of his videos to think that I can't fix a car. We're gonna try and solve my problem. I'm gonna tell you what I think the problem is. Clutch hydraulics comprise of three things really. You got your clutch pedal, you got your master clutch cylinder, and you got your slave cylinder. On this Honda, specifically, the clutch, let me get a light in there. The clutch, master clutch cylinder is actually attached to the pedal. So there's a couple screws holding it in, and it doesn't look too bad and I don't think it looks too bad. I haven't taken it off, so I'm gonna try and fix the problem before I have to buy parts, because I don't know how long the parts are gonna take to arrive, and they cost money, and I like doing things cheap. So let's pop the hood, and I will show you the other part of the clutch. You got your pedal. So the second part of this, I need the light again probably. Second part of this is got like a little spudger coming out the end. I'll put a picture of one, and that is the slave. And basically, if you have like a jammy, dodgy clutch, anything like that, what usually is either the master cylinder's gone or the slave is gone. And usually if you replace the master, you got to replace the slave. And this is just all that I've learned from trying to diagnose my own problem. I've never worked on a car before in my entire life. They both look fine. And when I push on the clutch, I'll try and show you. I'll explain it first. So when I push on the clutch, the slave does engage. But I think what's happening is that there's air in my hydraulic system of my clutch, and that is causing basically the pressure from the clutch not to engage fully. Because if I stomp on it hard enough, I can actually go into gear and stuff like that and not ruin my engine. Yeah, no like weird noise or anything like that. So I'll try and show you that now. This should be about everything. You don't need a tripod. This should be about everything you need. So I got some gloves, hand protection. I have replacement clutch fluid, just because my clutch fluid looks a bit jank, so I should chuck that. And then I have spanners and a socket wrench set, just to make sure, just so I can release the bleed valve. And then I have my braking clutch clip kit right there. And once I take that off, I should be able to turn that and then pump with my one-way valve the clutch and release some of the old clutch fluid. But what I will do is I'll start off by getting that old reservoir off, pouring that liquid into that milk thing, and then filling it up with brand new clutch fluid. If you wonder what clutch fluid you need, it should say on the top of your cap. So I got .3, .4, and the clutch fluid I have is .4. It's .4. And yeah, so that should all be good. Let's get started. So here's this. There's a little clip on it. It's now down here. I had to use the pliers floor. It was a bit stuck, so I had to twist it a little bit, but that's all right. And now, just peel this back. Back. There we go. Oh, and there is one hydraulic cylinder. But yeah, look at the bottom of that. Pretty gunky, pretty messy. That. Take my hose and chuck that all the way back on. Grab my little, I don't know what you call this, an O-ring clip. And then secure that back on nicely. And it doesn't matter if there's if there's old hydraulic stuff in the line, because I'm going to bleed this, it should mostly come out, which is great. So yeah, there's a little connector right there. Just slide that on, and then you slide this back on there. What definitely should be next is undoing this and putting in, because it is a closed system, you really do need to have hydraulic pressure at all time. So if you press your clutch and there's no basically fluid in there, you're going to pump it full of air, and that's when you need to bleed it. So it might not matter too much if... No, it's going to matter, yeah, no, because if you pump air into your master cylinder, you're probably going to break the housing for it. So open up your new hydraulic mixture and then just fill that up to the max line on your thing, which is right there, and that is a lot better looking. There you go. You have changed your. That's the first time I've ever done it as well. But you have changed your clutch fluid. We're going to bleed it because I might have put air into it doing that. So we're going to have to get the air out, and the way we're going to do that is with that little bleeder valve down there. What we're going to do is we're going to grab our clutch kit, which is just a one-way valve and a little bottle. That doesn't seem like it's on there too good. Maybe I don't use the restraining strap. That thing doesn't seem to work at all. Ow. I pinched my hair. I dropped the bottle. Oh, remember, never to have glasses when you're working on cars because it's fucking stupid. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, so basically, I'm gonna have to grab someone else to help me do this, or else it's not gonna work. School's about to finish, so let me go see if I have let me go see if I have someone who can help me. So basically, what happened is I did what I said I was going to try and do, and I tried to bleed the slave, and I replaced my clutch fluid, and now my clutch is dead. My clutch is dead, very much dead. I'll probably take a video of it because it goes boom, boom. Yeah. So now I've got to try and figure out how to solve that. So yeah, stay tuned. So basically what happened was the clutch died. Me taking off that fluid reservoir killed it. It filled it full of air. It didn't actually kill it. It just let so much air into the hydraulic system that there was no pressure at all. So when I tried to bleed it after that, I couldn't. I do manage to fix it in the end, kind of by accident. But stay tuned for that. Peace.